This is part 3 of the promise. This is the betrayal. President Johnson's veto message. Washington, February 19, 1866, to the Senate of the United States. I have examined with care the bill which originated in the Senate and has been passed by the two houses of Congress to amend an act entitled An Act to Establish a Bureau for the Relief of Freedmen and Refugees, and for other purposes, having with much regret come to the conclusion that it would not be consistent with the public welfare to give my approval to the measure, I return the bill to the Senate with my objections to its becoming a law. The Compromise of 1877, the straw that broke the camel's back. Both the president's candidates, Hayes and Tilden, before the election, promised to restore home rule to the South. Both candidates also promised to withdraw federal support from the Reconstruction government of Louisiana, South Carolina, and Florida. Hayes won the presidency, and the South became the beneficiary of a kept promise from him that all government troops would be removed from Florida, Louisiana, and South Carolina. The federal government provided funds for a transcontinental railroad, and he approved a Southerner to his cabinet. In the end, most of the land allocated to our freed ancestors was taken from them and given back to the slave landowners from whom they had initially confiscated the land. The initial struggle of our ancestors to receive justice, the promise of 40 acres, continues to be an inherent part of our continuing struggle today. The following are a few of the larger organizations of African Americans that have committed themselves to the task of bringing this past due bill to the attention of many African Americans as well as white people to acquiring a separate political land. On the international level, there's number 1, the African Reparations Movement. On the national level, there's the organization called INCOBRA. Also, on the national level, there's the Republic of New Africa. Also on the national level, there's the Nation of Islam. Also on the national level, there was the stance taken by the Newark Black Power Conference, July 1967. Hope this information is conducive to the enhancement of your understanding of what is still owed our people. Peace and power to you.